above the Mediterranean, two pilots struggle with a stalled engine. 45 miles from land, the pilots make a difficult decision. One of those carriers is Tunisia's Tuninter Airlines. Captain Shafiq Garbi is a pilot with Tuninter. Today, he's in command of Flight 1153. The 45-year-old Tunisian is a military-trained pilot with a flawless flight record. Garbi's co-pilot is 28-year-old Ali Kabair. Captain Garbi and his co-pilot flew from Tunis to Bari this morning to collect 34 Italian passengers. Now they're going to fly them to Jerba, a Tunisian resort island. Just after 2:30 in the afternoon, the plane takes off. 59 minutes after takeoff, Flight 1153 is 400 miles away from its destination, Jerba. Then 75 miles from the nearest land, and 23,000 feet above the sea. The plane's right engine stops working. Captain Garbi begins an emergency descent. Under current conditions, the ATR-72 can best fly on one engine at an altitude of 17,000 feet. The crew struggles to restart the right engine. But then, less than 2 minutes after the first engine quits, both of the plane's engines have stopped. The plane is now falling to the sea at 800 feet per minute. The crew still hopes to reach an airport, but they have 70 miles of ocean to cross before they're over land. Crews are trained for almost anything. There's a checklist for them to follow to solve most problems, including what to do when both engines die. The pilots don't know why their engines have stopped. The only clue they're getting is a low fuel feed warning. The crew follows the steps laid out by the manufacturer to relight their dead engines. If they can't restart their engines soon, they'll be forced to ditch in the sea. Landing a passenger plane on water is extremely dangerous. Captain Garbi's fuel gauge shows that he has plenty of fuel. But for some reason, neither engine will restart. Just 10 minutes after the trouble began, the plane is 7,000 feet above the ocean and falling. Outside, it's completely silent. But in the cabin, there's panic.
Please remain in your seats with your seatbelts fastened.
The crew continues to try to restart their engines, but it's become clear that they've run out of time. When pilots ditch, they want their airplane as streamlined as possible so that it glides across the water when it hits. Pilots must not only monitor the systems on the plane, they also have to assess conditions at sea. They don't want to hit a wave head-on. Passengers can see what's coming. The crew is 700 feet above the sea.
Chakri, ready?
Ready.
Here we go. There is another God, mother-in-law, Jesus messenger. In the name of God, merciful, merciful.
At a speed of 145 miles an hour, the plane collides with the sea. Garbi survives, but has been seriously injured. Co-pilot Ali Kabair has also survived, but flight engineer Shokri Haboui is killed. No one aboard the nearby boat saw Flight 1153 crash into the sea. The plane has broken into 3 pieces. The tail section and much of the fuselage sink to the bottom of the sea. But the largest section, containing the 2 wings, stays afloat. It becomes a makeshift life raft for survivors. But not all of the passengers have survived. Many haven't made it out of the plane and to the surface.